Kaiser Friedrich. In the midst of the Atlantic Shipping War, as I have titled it for lack of a better title, the SS Kaiser Friedrich was built for the Norddeutsche Lloyd line in 1898. She performed poorly speed-wise during her trials, and when she arrived for delivery, the Norddeutsche Lloyd line flat out rejected the ship, wanting a ship that had a much better speed as supposed to be adhered to in the building contract. Adjustments were made to the ship, and she sailed her maiden voyage on the 8th of June, 1898, a voyage which started well, but quickly changed weather. Literally, she went through bad weather, and then mechanical problems, including both engines breaking down for different periods of time. Long story short, this voyage was an absolute disaster. She had a return voyage 2 months later, if that didn't tell you enough. She didn't even carry passengers that voyage, and had more mechanical problems then, too, so Norddeutsche Lloyd cancelled her next couple voyages so she could have an immediate, much-needed refit. She pulled off a couple voyages afterwards, but for that winter season, she was put right back in the shipyard. She started on yet another voyage afterwards and lost 2 blades. Norddeutsche Lloyd was getting fed up. They laid her up for yet another refit. Keep in mind that the ship isn't even a year old by this point. And after 8 more voyages afterwards, the ship was officially classified as a 19-knot ship, which in no way exceeds the 22-knot service speed NDL wanted. Norddeutsche Lloyd was so fed up by this point, they just flat out rejected her for good. They gave her to the shipbuilders and didn't ask for the ship back. Instead, to fill the gap, Norddeutsche Lloyd had the larger Kronprinz Wilhelm built. Instead, she was picked up by the other German shipping company you hear about, the Hamburg America line. Hamburg America was more than happy with the ship, as they were about to be delivered the Deutschland, a ship that we delivered, yes, well, I mean, kinda delivered the episode. No, a ship which we covered a couple episodes ago. In 1900, Kaiser Friedrich participated in the Hoboken dockside fire evacuation, during which many ships were lost and damaged, one of which was the Norddeutsche Lloyd liner Kaiser Wilhelm der Grosse, which was damaged, if you didn't tell. It didn't sink. Even still, that's a little ironic in my opinion. Later that year, however, Hamburg America gave the ship back to the yard, and there she was, unowned, apart from her shipbuilder owners, for 10 years. God, I can't speak today. For 10 years, she went unowned apart from her shipbuilders, until 1910, when she was bought by the Südatlantik. She was renamed Bertigala, although she didn't start sailing for them until 1912. This maiden voyage, the ship's third, went well, apart from the return trip. You'll never guess what happened on the return trip. I'll give you 5 seconds to guess. Ding, ding, ding. You got it right, unless you didn't. More mechanical issues. Later that year, on her second voyage, she finally went without event. Oh. Wait. She ran aground. Well, that completely ruined the... In 1913, she was laid up and mothballed again, this time until World War I started. In August of 1914, Bertigala was conscripted into war for French service as a troop ship. Starting in 1915, she carried troops to the Dardanelles. However, on the 13th of November 1916, an explosion occurred on the ship amidships, and an evacuation began. 15 minutes after abandoned ship was ordered, yet another explosion hit the ship, this time breaking her back and sinking her. The ship was most likely torpedoed. Her wreck is off the coast of the Greek island of Kea. Ironically, this is where the White Star liner Britannic would sink only 8 days later on the opposite side of the island.